Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Brawler, where today I'm going to start questing in the Misty Mountains, where it seems to be a little chilly at the moment, and rampaging beasts, and I need to thus defeat a few snow beasts. I guess there'll be several other things that I'll need to battle. Here's my first snow beast! Hello! Just want to check out how you're doing, or how well I can punch you. And of course, Unwitting Scavengers. I was wondering when I was going to get that one. That must mean that there is a... Oh no, I was thinking that meant that there was a snow lurker around, but I suppose there isn't. That is... Whack! Oops. Now, I had decided I was going to change my vocation. I started out making gauntlets and all that stuff, but I never really got much out of that particular vocation. So I switched vocations, and now I switched over to yeoman so that I could do some making for food, because I think there were a couple of times where I complained about the troubles of having enough food about in that, right? So I've crafted some of that. Right now I'm at the high ends of the 30s, so I expect to really seriously get into the using of crafted food when I hit level 40, which is getting pretty close. See if I can take care of these snowbies here. Hi there! Oh. Alright, yeah. Trouble is, this involves a ridge, and I don't know if I said on this character yet, but on many of my characters I've made a point that the ridge is my arch enemy. Maybe it's the arch enemy of hobbits in general, perhaps. But right now I'm just going to see, can I kill enough beasts and enough... Oh, it looks like I'm going to get all of my fragments. Is it a 100% drop rate, or I keep on forgetting? Well, it looks like I had 100% drop rate this time. So let's just kill a few more beasts, and I can then get into some serious questing here. While hunting for snow beasts, I did run into the bears. So I guess I might as well try a hand at these also. And get... Oh, I forgot that there was also a deed for killing these things. Not that I'm likely ever to finish that deed. Oopsie daisy. And I guess I'll have to make my way up towards the ruins where you first encounter the infamous chest with the well, the first chest, the one where we then have to worry about eventually having to find the last ingot. Right now, I'll just hunt for a few more bears and snow beasts. After some thought, I decided I better visit Rivendell first before heading out into the region where that chest is located, because I'm going to be going into that area to look in snowdrifts anyway once I get the follow-up to this quest, right?
Megavonen.
Yes, I did find relics from the snow lurkers.
Mind my words, traveler.
You want me to bring these to Delaros so that he'll be impressed with your thoughts, and that you will thus then get a promotion? We'll have to see. First, I need to find Delaros, who's apparently going to be in the library with Elrond. Hello there, what do you think of these fragments?
What can I do for you?
You retrieved these fragments from the snow lurkers in the Misty Mountains? That's very interesting, and Glorkindale is to be commended for thinking it possible. In one blow, the mountain passes are made safer for those who wish to travel them, and we collect pieces of our history for further study. It's a worthy accomplishment! And yet, I would ask you one question. Did Glorgondale examine these fragments before she sent you to me? No, I thought not. This has always been her main fault, and it is the reason I refuse to allow her to access the most interesting artifacts kept here. She's more concerned with boasting of her finds and celebrating her accomplishments than with examining the pieces that she's uncovered. Until she learns to contemplate and appreciate the history of the pieces, she will never become a true scholar. All right?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Now, she has not understood the significance of these fragments, but I do. These are shards from what must have been a beautiful vase, crafted long ago in some lord of the Eldar. If you can retrieve some fragments of this vase, it might be possible to reassemble them. More fragments. Okay, so I need to find some larger fragments of this vase. And of course, that's why I came back here in the first place. Because I'll either have to kill more snow lurkers or find them in piles of snow that are near the snow beasts, that are near the treasure chest, and thus where I'll be needing to go soon anyway. I suppose I should kill any lurkers I encounter on the way to the snowdrifts, just in case one of them has one. Like that one. Now, I have no quest to kill the aurochs, but I might as well test my mettle against these. It wouldn't hurt. Well, actually, it might hurt if I lose the battle, but that's another matter. But it might hurt the aurochs instead. Here is the stream that we need to cross to get to the snowdrifts. And in fact, there's a snowdrift right over there. We just need to get through a couple of hill beasts, or snow beasts, I guess is what they're called in this area. We'll run to other types of beasts later on. And that's 8 of those now. Snowdrift. That's okay, that's our third fragment. So it looks like the fragments aren't going to be any trouble. Now I need to find the ruins so that I can... Okay, I should also be able to need to get close enough in order to get the quest, because I haven't seen the quest pop up yet for getting that chest. And I'm pretty close to it now. I'm even in sight of the ruins. Don't tell me that you have to be at some exact point and that you could be right next to the chest and still not get the quest? Really? Yeah, really. Or is there some prerequisite that I completely forgot? That's always the possibility. Like turning in the bear hides or something like that. Well, that was less useful than I thought it would be. Well, at least I might as well pick up the last of the... Now I know you don't have to turn in the second fragment quest before then, because I have done the second fragment quest plenty of times at the same time as picking up the first chest. So what is it linked to then? I wonder. Hey, could you tell me what the quest is linked to? Probably some specific location that I somehow missed. But I'll amend that in a moment. First, I saw another snowdrift up there, so I could pick up my last piece of that. Hey, oh, there it is up there. Your turn. Now, snowdrift. Good. Now let's see if I can find the secret location that I must reach in order to activate this quest. This is apparently the secret location. Right, on my way back, and I'm quite a little distance away from there, near the Stonecaller Circle, it finally gave me the old treasures quest. I mean, really, that is location dependence of the worst kind. Yes, the ruins to the northwest look like they could hold treasure. How about that? I mean, the ruins that I was just visiting a moment ago. And no, I didn't turn in any quests before getting that message. So obviously, it's very, very persnickety as to your location. There is the chest that I saw earlier up above. Now let me deal with this beast first. Collect the damaged dwarf chest. Yes, I'm going to do it as soon as I grab it. Now, let's get out of here. Will any of these fragments do?
How can I be of service?
While you're away, I was able to partially reassemble the vase. It is a thing of beauty, if even incomplete. I wonder at its maker, and the circumstances that brought it to lie abandoned in pieces beneath the snow of the mountains. I see you have a few more pieces. I'll try to see if they belong.
Stay a moment.
We've been very fortunate, for some of these fragments do indeed were once part of this vase. I have repaired it as best I can, and the beauty it once has returned in some measure. Alright, so you want me to place this next to our scholarly friend and see if she recognizes it. Okay, dokie. Ah, here's the table. There you go. What'd she say? That's an interesting vase, friend. Is it from Lord Elrond's collection? Well, that's definitely a disappointing reaction. In other words, she didn't recognize it the slightest. She didn't recognize it.
What can I do for you?
That doesn't surprise me that Glorgengil failed to recognize it, even though she had some part in restoring it. I thank you for your assistance. Right. Well then, I suppose I should take one of these items, none of which is... well, that's a slight improvement, even though that's only a light. I think maybe I should see about grabbing some things from the skirmish camp. I might as well see what they have available in heavy armor.
How may I be of service to you?
Alright, what do you have? Level 37? Okay, let's see. Some boots. Those are not necessarily an upgrade. How about the mail here? Actually, that's... unfortunately, the chest piece is vying against a class quest reward, which means that... actually, this is a pretty good upgrade, so I will actually go with that one. Now, the thing that I was concerned with before was my cap on how poor that was. So let's see if this works any... oh yeah, that is a significant upgrade. I think that will be enough for now, since I'm sure it won't be too long before I am due for another level increase. So now, I'll head back to Glowing's camp. I took care of some snow beasts.
How can I be of service? Mind my words, traveler.
Now you want me to kill bears. After all those bears I killed. Here's some pelts.
No dawdling.
Word travels quickly. There are fine hides indeed, right? And now I need to get over to the other camp where Larrett's Sharpshard is at, and I need to tell him that I found a chest. Hello, I found a chest for you.
I am at your service.
This is the box Hecky Goldwatcher of Thorns Hall had ordered me to retrieve. All right, well, that'll make things easier for you then.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Those despicable goblins must have stolen some of the dwarf ingots from the strong box. According to the records given to me by Hacky Gold Watcher, the strong box is missing 12 ingots. So you want me to go after goblins and collect the ingots. Alright, fine. What do you need me to do?
Come and stay a moment.
Post a sign warning against evil men. Right, I suppose I could do that. Now, there's a major disadvantage of doing these quests at the level that I'm doing them right now. Normally, I don't come into the Misty Mountains until I'm level 39. Partly because these are level 40-ish quests. Well, these bears are level 42. I think I better have a bite to eat before I try to face off one of these. Better off going against one of the other bears. Wait, just in time. I don't know why they always get their thing off when I kick them, despite the fact that you would have thought that the entire point of the kick was to stop them from doing it. Ha! Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I prefer waiting until I'm level 39 because that's when I get the page quests. So between the level of the quest and the pages that start to drop when you get that level 39 deed started, I really prefer to do this at that level. But I am here testing the metal of the brawler and to see how much I could push things sometimes, or at least that's what I've been doing lately. So yes, I'm here a little bit early. I'll probably have to wait to get my pages when I go into the Wildwood, since the Wildwood is pretty good at dropping pages, fortunately. So it's not as important that I do my stuff around here in the Misties. There you go. Ingots already. 2 down, 10 to go. And of course, I need to kill a few wargs here while I'm at it. Level 41 for that one too. Well, let's see how the wargs go. Probably much the same as going against the bears or the goblins. Let's see. The problem with the goblins is very often you have more than one to deal with at a time. Like at this point. Oof. And fortunately, I've got a couple of skills that can really swing at them and take out more than one at the same time. Right? Hi there. As you go, you run to a tough one. I found the wargs. Let's see if I could grab one. Yeah, they're about the same level as the goblins are, so I don't expect to have too much trouble with these. At least that one wasn't too much trouble. I'm not too sure about going upon ice that's cracking. You're wondering, alright, just how thin is the ice under here now? Of course, I am a hobbit, so I'm probably less likely to fall under than one of the big folk would, but you never know. Looks like I am having plenty of opportunity to find wargs and goblins and ingots. No, don't ask me how a hobbit is going to carry 12 gold ingots. It's the strange circumstances of Lotro encumbrance. I just have one more ingot and I think I'll be finished with this area, right? Well, assuming that I can get these goblins to I know. Goblins and behave are not two words that one normally uses together in the same sentence. But I think that's good enough. Oh, I do have a sign to post. I probably should have put up a sign that says evil snow beasts instead of evil men, but whatever works. There you go. I guess the evil men are in those ruins up there. There you go. One signpost. Now I can return to camp. I found your ingots.
At your service and your families.
Perfect! This should do it. Now all the ingots are accounted for, and Heike Goldwatcher will be happy to know that we have recovered the treasure mentioned in the records. Yes, according to these records, we've got everything. Oh, what's this? What's wrong?
I would be grateful for your assistance.
What? There's a second page? Oh, and there's a second chest. Alright, I will go to where the dower hands are and get the second chest. I guess I could do that. Oh, I killed some wargs.
What do you need?
Ooh. I must have completed Peril of the Mountains and Evil Men.
Greetings.
Done.
Might you lend me an ear?
Another post outside where the dower hands are, warning of evil dwarves. Well, I'm going that way anyway. Virtue cap reached. Well, I'll have to reassign which virtue to place that on. Let's see, which virtue am I capped? 19 and 19 for compassion. Alright, well, let's then add a little wit then for a while. I think that's it for this episode. Oh, do I have a new thing? Let's see. Mighty Upheaval. You slam your gauntlets into the ground with incredible force, creating a shockwave of damage that possibly knocks opponents down. So it's a area effect 1. And it has a knockdown ability, apparently. 50% chance to each one. Well, maybe I could put that into service if I can remember to use it. I am going to have to rearrange my skills, though, in order to fit this in. I'll think about what to do then. And I would really like to go against the Dower Hands after I hit level 39. So I'll probably do a couple of skirmishes before the next episode, which is where you'll find me next with Piney Plays the Brawler.